What's up, y'all? So I just got done watching Peach's video when she was talking about what happened to her daughter, and she's saying that her daughter is dead. Now, I don't know if I believe that because she also was talking about how she was pimping her daughter out, and the thing is, her daughter was only a few months. She said by the time she was 4 months, she was pimping her out, making buku money off her. Now, the thing is, when a grown man has sex with a child and the child is only a few months or a year or 2 years, they can bust the womb out of the child. Like, not to be graphic or anything, but they can kill the child just by doing that. Like, the child can die. So I don't know if I believe that part. You really can't believe nothing she says, but at the same time, why would she? It's like, why does she say the shit that she says? Like, she says shit, and she didn't give a fuck. She was laughing throughout the video. She was saying she was mad because of all the money she lost, and she was talking about the messages that she had, that she was relaying back and forth with the pimp that she was trying to sell her daughter to, because she was trying to just sell her daughter out because she just didn't want her no more. And there is messages, like legit messages of that. But before that, I thought the bitch was funny. Like, I was watching her videos on Snapchat and I was listening to her music, and I was like, damn, this shit low-key slap. Like, all she needs is good production. But no, like, this bitch is really, like, and I knew about her eating her period blood and her shit, but that didn't have nothing to do with me, so I ain't give a fuck. But, like, people really, like, real life support this hoe. Like, they literally be listening to her stuff. Like, they watch everything she posts, all her videos and stuff. They follow her on Instagram, and that shit just wow. Like, the world we live in, people, like, are fascinated by shit like that. I'm not even talking about her. I'm talking about, like, people who really, like, they really be into that shit. Like, they really like watching this girl, and they find everything funny, and that none of that shit's funny. Like, that shit is really, really scary. And the whole time, like, she be posting videos of that little baby. Like, she posts videos and pictures of her saying how much she miss her and stuff, and that's her baby and blah this and that. She was 17 when she had her. And you know, when you have a baby, you go through postpartum depression and shit. But she was talking about some of the stuff she did when she first had her, and she wasn't even a month yet. I just want to know what really happened to that child and where she is. But then again, I don't give a fuck about the situation, like, because it's like, you're not going to get the truth with that at all. I feel like it's just a never-ending thing. And she gets all her fucking clout from talking about, from doing just wacky shit, like dumb shit, and talking about her child. Like, she was calling her child all type of bitches and hoes, and going in detail about, like, her child being, you know, molested and stuff. And she would say that her 4 or 5 month-old child got disrespectful with her one day, and that was the day she choked her out. But she also said it wasn't her fault because she didn't mean to do it that time. Like, she didn't mean to kill her. Like, she wanted to kill her, but she didn't mean to that time, so it wasn't her fault. And it's like, people just look at this shit. By the way, the video, like, she blocked the comments. Like, you can't even comment on the video. And she just be talking about this shit like it's okay. Like she has no soul, like, no remorse. I don't even know what type of person she is. I just know the bitch need to be mutilated. Like, she needs to be fucking crucified. I don't know if help can't help. I don't think help can even help. She don't want to be helped. Like, she's just a piece of trash. She's a sloppy, dirty piece of trash. Like, that's all she is, and I don't think she aspires to be more. I'm not even trying to shit on her, because I really was like, damn, like, she really need help. Once I saw her eating her shit, I was like, wow, like, she really just needs help. But no, like, she need the whole nine. She need the Holy Trinity. She needs a deep cleansing, a detox, just everything. Like, I don't know, the bitch make me sick to my stomach at this point. And that video just got my head hurting, because it leaves me with so many questions. Like, I'm just like, is she telling the truth? I hope she not. But then again, she would be in jail if that was even the truth. That whole video, like, she just doing all this shit for publicity, and people giving her exactly what she wants, and that's the fucking problem. Like, nobody like, okay, let's ignore this bitch in unison so she could go away. I feel like she making bread off of y'all. Like, I don't know how much she getting paid or nothing, because she is a prostitute. She probably making internet bread, and she making prostitution bread. You know, not the shit on prostitutes or nothing, but that's not really like the lifestyle. But I'm not even gonna get into that. Whatever. Everybody choose their own path. But I just feel like we all need to ignore her existence. That's what everybody needs to do, just ignore her existence. Because the longer we keep fucking paying attention to her, the more these fake ass stories gonna keep unraveling. I really don't know if it's real, and I don't think it is. Or maybe parts of it is, and that's why she doesn't have her baby anymore. But as far as her kid being dead, I don't think that. I feel like her dad or somebody has her child. But even if the shit that she was saying, she needs to be in jail just because she said that shit. Like, she needs to be in somebody's jail, not a mental institution. That's way too nice. She needs to be in jail with rapists and murderers and serial killers. She needs to be in jail with the people that she allowed her daughter to be around, if that's even the case. Like, I really don't know. Like, the whole thing, like, I never thought I was gonna make a video about this bitch, but this shit is really getting out of hand. Like, that video was 30 minutes long, and that's not even the only one. But that video is 30 minutes long, and she's going in detail about everything that happened from point A to point Z with her daughter. And that shit is just sad. Like, not everybody should be able to have a kid. I feel like people need to be in a fucking boot camp trying to fight for their ovaries to have a child. Like, because people like that just have children, and shit like this is happening right now. Like, this is the world we live in. I can't believe this is going on with this girl. And I don't know, that shit is just wild to me. And people really be watching that shit. You know, some people probably really be rooting for this girl, like, laughing at the shit she doing, think it's so funny. Like, if you watch it, you support it. If you listen to her music, you support it. If you watch her snaps, you support it. I'm about to block this bitch off everything. Like, me and her got a personal problem. That's fucking crazy. And it's like, even if you block her, you still gonna see her in some type of way, because they'll even post her videos on Twitter. Like, I never actually saw her eat her period blood until recently, until I seen it on Twitter. I thought people was just kind of talking shit about that one. But then again, she ate her own shit, so, I mean, she really ain't got no boundaries with anything in life. I just wonder what happened to her as a child for her to feel like that, or for her to do anything like that. Because I hear stories, I know some people that even went to school with her, and they said she was fucking filthy and dirty, like she is on a regular. And they said little stuff about her, but everybody always said they didn't know she was that fucking crazy, though. So it's like, I don't know. Like, that shit is wild. That shit is really, she's a sick fucking person. She's probably one of the sickest people I've ever, and I've seen and heard some shit about some people, but she gotta be the worst case I've ever heard. And she's getting publicity. Like, this bitch has like hundreds of thousands of followers, and people just be rooting this bitch on. Like, she needs to get beat up everywhere she goes. I don't know, I just don't have no remorse for her. Like, I'm not even trying to be a shitty person when it comes to anybody, especially like people like her, but at the same time, I just don't see no point in what she does. I don't see the point, even if she's doing it all for publicity. Like, if you gotta talk about your child like that, and you have to make up all these stories just to get some money, like, you better off dead anyway. Money don't even matter like that. Nothing about money makes sense. Nothing about money can make up for what you're doing. Like, no money in the world. And even if her daughter's still alive, which I truly believe Cora is still alive, she gotta grow up and listen to the shit that her mom said about her, and she might turn out the same way, because who can actually become better in a situation like that? Like, that shit is just wild. Like, I don't know. I just never want to see her again. I never want to see her again. And other people should feel the same. Like, I think it's really weird how people just listen to this shit and be okay with it, and they'll try to make more money off of it. Like, that's wild. Posting her videos and stuff. Some people keep, like, there's people that literally keep track of this bitch on social media and make pages up and, like, let people know what she's doing, where she last was, like, who she is, just tell her whole story. And I feel like it's more so embarrassing to that little baby, because that baby gotta grow up knowing that that's her mom, and that people are always gonna know that, and she's not gonna have a normal life simply because of people giving this bitch clout. Like, that's just a wild thing to me. That's just the wildest thing in the world. And it's like, how do you stop? I feel like people just need to keep reporting her shit. Like, they reported about 10 of her fucking accounts and that shit didn't work. But if we keep reporting it, she gonna eventually go away. That's how I feel. She, like, cut off her currency. How is she making money? Like, how is she living? Every time you see her, she's in a hotel room. She be having 10 different boyfriends. And these men that's with her, they need to be crucified too. Like, everybody needs to be beheaded expeditiously. Like, everybody needs to be beheaded in this situation. And oh my god, like, I don't even know, but I'm not even gonna keep talking about this shit. Just pray for this girl and whoop her ass if you see her. Pray for her, throw a Bible at her, something. Just hit her upside the head with the word of God. Cause I don't know, like, what could deliver a person like that? Like, what could change a person like that? What created this person? Like, what made her into what she is? I feel like the parents are only to be to blame, because she grew up with somebody. Like, I know she wasn't just by herself raising herself, because she says she has family. Obviously she got family, she got somebody to help her, but she don't want no help. So it must have been something that went wrong. I don't even know. Like, that shit just, it's a fucked up situation. Like, it's really sick, and people are really supporting this girl. The world that we live in, it make you not even want to be in this bitch no more. You just be like, what the fuck? Like, I can't believe I just watched that. I really can't believe I sat there and watched most of the video. Like, I feel like I got something wrong now. Like, I'm like, my brain is taking minutes to process this shit. Like, it was a lot that she said. And they have 256,000 views. Like, out of 256,000 views, only 9K dislikes. And with probably like 150, 120 likes also. There was people that liked the video, by the way, because, you know, y'all are sick. But yeah, pray for her, I guess. Throw a Bible in that bitch face. Hit her with a crowbar, I don't know. Like, I don't promote violence, but towards her I do. Because she just don't have no remorse for life anyway, and she don't give a fuck about that little girl. That's one thing I could stand on. She don't care about her daughter. And that's not even postpartum depression. She just retarded. Like, it seemed like she can't care for anything. She don't even care about herself. She be looking raggedy as fuck. I never seen her look decent at all. Never seen her look decent. I never seen somebody not care about themselves to that extent. Like, they got people who don't care about themselves, but she really don't care. She really does not care. I don't know what to say about the shit. But anyways, that's it, my take on it. She needs God so bad. The Holy Trinity, the whole nine, just everything. Pray for Peaches.